Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Khalid Masood Kareem. In this weekly video tutorial, I will share technical aspects of top volume leaders of the Karachi Stock Exchange. The purpose of this video is only for showing technical aspects and techniques. It is not a recommendation to buy or sell. The Karachi Stock Exchange 100 Index closed at 40,798 level on October 9, 2020. The weekly closing is above the weekly pivot level of 39,836 level. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 41,786 and 38,461 respectively. Technically, the Robo Power indicator had a negative crossover since last 3 weeks and its red line is very near to touch the flat green colored line. There are 3 likely technical outcomes. The first is, if the red colored line rises above this flat green colored line, then it will signal the intensified bearish run. The black colored line, which is currently flat, should also rise. The second technical outcome is that if the red colored line hooks down with a stagnant, black line, then the index may consolidate. Lastly, if the blue colored line hooks up and rises above the black line along with a dipping red colored line, it may produce a white candle during this week. The HASCOL has closed at 16.69 level on October 9, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 16.61. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 19.74 and 15.18 respectively. Technically, the stock formed a dodgy candle after a significant decline. I have used my another favorite indicator, named as Robo-Kuni indicator. It is really a clever indicator to pick the reversals. Currently, the Robo-Kuni indicator is at balance line, but is below its dashed signal line. If it reverses to upside during this week, then this stock may enter into consolidation mode. Buy signal will appear if the solid line rises above the dashed signal line. The Robo-Kuni indicator was developed by me in past. Just like you all traders, I used the relative strength indicator. It is a good indicator, but has technical flaws that translate into the user's money loss. The Robo-Kuni indicator quickly responds to the price change. It is designed in such a way that it emits a clear buy or sell signal with accuracy. Above 80 level it is overbought and below the 20 level, it is oversold. The midline is at 50 level, that separates the bull and bear zone. The secondary rise or decline of the indicator hold the success key. The Unity Foods has closed at 17.27 level on October 9, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 15.87. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 21.16 and 13.44 respectively. Technically, appearance of a bullish piercing candle after the classic top reversal candle pattern has halted the decline. The Robo-Kuni indicator has also turned flat, but is still below its signal line. The TRG has closed at 49.01 level on October 9, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 46.30. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 55.99 and 38.29 respectively. Technically, the appearance of a hammer candle after a bullback plus the Robo-Kuni indicator approaching the neutral zone, may result in sideways movement. The Maple Leaf Cement closed at 38.81 level on October 9, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 37.34. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 41.60 and 34.32 respectively. Technically, sideways behavior is expected. The power cement closed at 9.52 level on October 9, 2020. The closing is above the weekly pivot level of 8.87. The weekly resistance and support levels are at 10.08 and 7.80. Technically, consolidation is expected. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.